What's up YouTube, it's your boy Tits here, and I just want to give you guys a quick revision from the last video I made regarding Crysis 3 performance, FPS, with different settings, using the XFX 7870 Black Edition. So basically, I found out something after I made the last video. When you lower the anti-aliasing in this game, your FPS goes way up, astronomically, way more than other games, so I just didn't think to need to lower it that much. So basically, if you didn't watch the last video, I basically said, you know, you can put your anti-aliasing on 4x SMAA, and you can have everything else on medium, and you'll get also 1920 resolution, and you'll have a stable 30 FPS. You also have a stable 30 FPS with textures on medium, but advanced on high. But once you put everything on high, you know, it fluctuates between 25 and 30, and that's in low combat situations. So I mean, not really ideal for play. Definitely not the greatest for recording. What I found out afterwards is if you change anti-aliasing to fxaa instead of SMAA, which by the way, it still looks fine. The edges are smooth, there's no choppy aliasing everywhere, it still looks fine. If you change it to fxaa and start with everything on high, vsync yes, Antistropic 4, and lens flare. I don't use motion blur, I don't like it in this game. Kind of makes me dizzy and makes it harder for me to play. Your FPS will be 92 max. Given this is like in a room with nothing really going on, like right now. My FPS is 92 right now. And by the way, you can see, you know, pretty smooth edges. 92 max and 50-55 average. With like heavy combat and everything, and like the rain going, helicopters, that's a good bit of stuff going. When I got up here and I had the helicopter coming in and I was fighting people, I was at 50-55 average FPS, which is perfect for gameplay and for and fine for recording also. Now on medium, on all medium settings, I had a max of 99 FPS and an average of 70 to 75 FPS. I'm sure the max would be higher, but I think I have my fraps I think is capped to 99. So, and on very high settings across the board, I had a 57 max FPS and a 30-35 average. My rig is a Caviar Black 1TB 7200 RPM hard drive, so nothing too special there. 8 gigs of GSKILL sniper RAM, 1600 megahertz, pretty standard for high-end gaming, so nothing special there. I have the old i7 860 from a few years ago, but I do have it overclocked to 3.4 gigahertz quad core. So I mean, it's not 4 gigs, it ain't 6 cores, it's not the newest, but you know, when it comes to i7s, Intel is just the best. And if you have if you got it at around 3.5 gigahertz, man, you don't need to go. You don't need the newest one out. And I have a 1000-watt power supply and the Radeon 7870 Black Edition by XFX. It comes overclocked, like 50 for core. I think it's 1050 core and 1250 memory. And I overclocked it myself with no voltage increase and stable to 1150 core and 1450 memory. But to be honest, the memory don't make a huge difference, and core makes a little more, but still not much. Every time I drop down like 50 megahertz in the core, I lose maybe 2 FPS. So if you are having trouble overclocking as high as I just said, then you know, just drop it down by sets of 50 for the core. The game will still run fine, and you won't get that video card crash. But this card's only $240 on Newegg. It's a great, amazing budget card for this game. Basically, the amount I overclocked it put it on par with a 7950, 7970. If you want to run everything on very high and have Antistropic 16, anti-aliasing highest and 16, something like that, 3D yada yada, you're going to want to go with the 7870s like I got here, but crossfire. You'll pay $480 total on Newegg, so it'll be cheaper than the 60 or the 7990, and the performance is going to be better, a lot better. So that's what I think you should do if you want to spend that kind of money. But really, you don't need to. This game's gonna run smooth with one, and this game's gonna run this video card. I mean, it's gonna be the most demanding game. Every other game, Black Ops 2, Arkham City, Sleeping Dogs, just whatever you're playing, you're gonna be just 60 or above FPS with everything on very high, with all the settings maxed. I've already ran plenty of games, and that's the outcome I've had. So if this video helped you out in regards of getting this game, getting this card, I hope it did help you out. And just please, comment, like, subscribe. If you have any questions, just leave me a comment. Sorry I didn't make this video more exciting. I can't really think and talk straight and remember all the different specs and everything when I'm in the middle of combat and doing everything. So plus I got on very high difficulty right now, so I figured I would just tell you what I needed to tell you, and that's it. But this game is just a lot of fun, and graphically it's the best game I've probably ever played graphics wise. The graphics are that good. I definitely recommend getting it if your computer can handle it. So I'm gonna head out now. Hope you enjoyed the video. Catch you guys later.